Spiritual eyes. Revelations 3:20. Look, I stand at the door and knock. If you hear my call and open the door, I will come into you and have supper with you, and you with me. I will let the victor sit with me on my throne, just as I was victorious and took my place with my Father on his throne. Let anyone who has ears listen to what the Spirit says to the churches. We need to ask God to grant us the gift of vision. We have to ask God to open our spiritual eyes. Spiritual eyes give prophetic visions and dreams and prophetic understanding of God's knowledge. Our strategy for life becomes more effective when we are able to view the world through our spiritual eyes. Imagine the world we would live in if everyone who professes to be a Christian, everyone who goes to church, actually developed a personal relationship with God and their spiritual eyes were opened. We would be able to navigate daily life with less stress, less conflict. We would be able to rise above the hostility thrown at us. We would no longer be reacting to cheap shots fired by the enemy. We would not fall victim to gaslighting. We would no longer waste days, weeks, and years in the time-stealing plots that the enemy set up for us. We would be able to sniff out a distraction quickly and change our course. If our spiritual eyes were opened, many relationships that drag us into temptation and depravity would not even be started. We wouldn't let our flesh make the decisions and drag us into cycles of overspending and overeating. We would be able to sense pain and confusion in others and offer words of encouragement and physical assistance. We would be more effective ministry workers. We would be more empathetic teachers and healthcare workers. Having our spiritual eyes opened wouldn't just improve our personal salvation, it would improve the salvation of those around us. Every good that you do now would be multiplied. For me, being able to see past the natural moment and understand the emotions and spirituality behind the things people do and say has given me peace. There is still pain from harsh interactions, but there is understanding that what a person does to you is almost a litmus test to their personal relationship with God and their journey to salvation.